This is a shorter version of that previously extremely long for YouTube video because I'm not Steven Spielberg or even Spike Lee, so it's not like you all are gonna want to see my long 2-hour rants talking about stuff. So anyway, the shortened version, I just wanted to get to the point that one, don't give up on you. That is important. That is important for those of us with the MS diagnosis, crucially important. And two, if you have a specific task, don't be afraid to use a device that can help you just for that specific task. Do not use it for anything else. And that long video that I had was explaining that it is, as it relates to my progression in my career, I had sort of stopped myself from looking toward what I initially had as my goals for my career because I was like, oh, well, becoming a trainer, I would have to potentially walk very long distances to get to the training rooms and stuff like that. And bear in mind, when I say very long distances, I mean very long distances for me. So I was like, I can't do it. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait it out and do whatever until whatever, ride this position until the wheels fall off, so to speak. And the guy suggested, he's like, don't be afraid to use an assistive device, be it a scooter or a hover board or anything. I don't know what the things are because I deliberately don't look into them because I feel like it's just a way to get your body dependent upon that device, and then it'll make you look like you're doing a little bit better, and then your body, as it becomes more and more dependent upon it, next thing you know, you're not able to not use the device. But what he said is use the device only for that activity at work. So the walking potentially long distances to get to the training room and stuff like that, don't be afraid to use the device for that only. And then when you're done with that, put it away. Do not use it again. Still go to the gym, which I've been trying to do, and still eat right which I tried to do. Still take your dog on walks without such devices, which I tried to do. Do not change anything in the helpful part of your routine. Only use that device for that job. And he used the example of the fact that he used to be a police officer, and he's like, when I'm on duty, I carry my guns. When I was not on duty, the guns, do not use them. And I think that's a really good philosophy for using assistive devices. For a certain task that you cannot do without it, use the assistive device. But for the things that you can do without it, do not use the assistive device, and still use yourself. So that way you won't lose the ability. I always say this, I'm like, if I don't use it, I'll lose it. And that's what I mentioned this in the previous video, how I have a new man And that's what I talk to him about. You know, it's like if I don't use this ability and I just become dependent upon you doing XYZ for me, then I will lose the ability to do it for myself. So even though it's a struggle, and it's a struggle. I even told the story of just the other day, a few days ago, when I was crossing the street and there was this car that came like barreling down the street, and I tried to pick up speed to hurry across the street to my best ability. I tripped and fell smack dab in the middle of the street. And fortunately, it looked like the car slowed down ultimately, but when I fell, like, I had to roll back over to the other side of the street, and I had to drag my puddles with me. And last time, there she is, she's clicking, she heard her name. I love her. Last time I put her in the video. I'm putting her in the video again. It's my baby girl. So how much time? 6 minutes? Enough. So, yeah, I had to drag her back, and fortunately she's so small I was able to just yank her out of the street. But, and this is part of the reason that I love my baby girl, whenever I'm walking with her, like if I ever have a fall or something like that, like she literally stops to like circle me to make sure I'm okay. I love this baby. You're my baby, Puddles. I love you. You're my baby. All right. That's just about it, I think. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Stay blessed. And as I did in the other video, oh yeah, I have a new man. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Peace. Stay blessed.